Are we alive? Testing, testing. Are we up? Now, does the chat have to be restarted? How does this work? And we're back. We are here. Okay, good, 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 good. We're in the next room. I was just in that room. Now I've moved over one room. There's the paper I did last night. Nice and smooth. This is for a bunch of loot prints, and it's for, what else is it for? Oh yeah, it's for Susan. She's doing some crows and moon. Okay, what's next now? Let me bring in the paper. Yeah, we just moved rooms. This is today's stream part 2. Look at that, I'm dark in this, so it can't be helped, whatever. This is today's stream part 2. I started at 8 o'clock, a half an hour or so ago in the next room, for those of you who seem to have just joined, and I put a glue mix onto the top sheets of a dozen or so sheets of paper. And now part 2 is after waiting 10 or 15 minutes. That paper is now going to be hung up. You can see this is where I left off last night. And what we do is we've got some strings up on the roof. Should I move the camera? If I move it too much, I know what's going to happen. Up on the roof, we've got some strings and cross beams to hold the weight, because the paper is quite heavy when it's wet. And we've also got, well, you'll see them in a minute when I use it, some clips. We've put a piece of wood with some laundry clips on to hold the paper. And something else important is this. You'll see down on the floor. This is a, what's it called? Humidifier. It puts steam into the room. Not steam, it puts moisture into the room. Because if this paper dries out too quickly, we're in trouble. The paper has to dry out as slowly as possible. All right, let's get the camera set again here. Is that going to do it? They're on just a piece of wood with 3 clips. And when we have a wide paper, we just knock it out and I put it on and clip it with 2 clips. When there's 3, I use my third hand. Today we're just going to be using 2 of these clips, so I don't need the third one. Okay, let me just do this. Here we are. It was face up at the beginning. We did the top face. Then I flipped it over and I put glue on the back face. And that's the way it's sitting now. So this paper is now face down. Now we're going to hang it up 2 sheets at a time. It's supposed to save time and to save space and to save, you know, everything. So, but we want to hang it up back to back. If we hung it up face to face, sometimes it does get stuck together a little bit. That would leave marks on the front. So it's hanging up 2 at a time, back to back. This paper is now face down. So, step 1, peel the top sheet and flip it over. So the top 2 sheets are now back to back. Get the top 2 now, which are now back to back. Pull them out just a sec. Clip on. And up she goes, if I don't trip over all the cables here. 2 sheets on 1 clip, back to back. Teasing them apart, Smooth, beautiful sizing. I did such a good job this morning. And away we go. Can you see that? Okay, here we go. Do it again. Top one. It's face down, so flip it over so it's now face up. Tease up the next one below. This is wet paper with glue mixed on it. You know, this washi is so strong. Here we go. Wet paper with glue, and it's crazy, insane. So we try and dry them as slowly as possible so they don't wrinkle. If I open the windows here in winter and just let it dry, they'd shrivel up and wrinkle and they'd never ever flatten again. Letting them dry as slowly as possible means they dry as smooth and as flat as we can. We're also going to press them. I don't mean press back in the printing press you saw me use, but I'm going to press them under boards to get them nice and flat after they do dry. So that when they go to our printers, they're just going to be smooth, beautifully dry, flat sheets. So, color difference. Do you see? This is the traditional paper from Iwano-san, the Echizen paper. These are test sheets of the new paper from Sawaki-san. We've talked about this before. The color is different for a few reasons. Number one is he is not, at our instructions, he is not bleaching it. Iwano-san for years now has been actually bleaching, pouring bleach into the batch. We don't want this. My God, what's that going to do for the longevity of the paper? And he says that's what his customers want. They want white, clean paper. And yeah, maybe, but I don't want paper that's all destroyed inside. So if we want no bleaching as far as we can get paper. It's turning out to be a bit of a problem now because we're making series of prints. You know, for example, this year's Loot series. In the first few months we've issued on Iwano-san's paper, all nice and white. Are we going to switch partway along to Sawaki-san's paper? So far we haven't mixed and matched. I think this one is not, there was an odd number of sheets, I think. I can't remember. Oh no, here we are. Okay, there we are. There we are, there we are, there we are. Okay, that's it for today. Somebody said it was going to take 90 minutes, right? We're not even an hour, 50 minutes. Okay, that's it for this morning. That's all I've got. Sorry, I know there wasn't going to be a stream, but I remembered last night. Maybe I should save a bit of this for today to do this. Now, today's Thursday, and I have a bit of bad news. If it is bad news, there will be no stream tomorrow. Normally we do stream on Fridays. Tuesday is my only day off from this. But tomorrow, the electrician is coming to help us with some work downstairs. It's work that we have to connect with a power company outside. So we can't do it ourselves. We're doing all the wiring inside the room, but it's a major job. What I should do is maybe, if I get some time, I'll try and make a photograph of what's happening and post it. And we have to do this work before the shopping street opens up. The shops start opening up, 9:30 or so. And this has to be done outside in front of our shop. We're pulling off. That's a new Patreon member joining. Thank you very much if it happens to be somebody from here. Thank you, much appreciated. People come and they go, they come and they go. It's appreciated to have people join. Thank you. What was I saying? The first floor shop had a bit of a funny awning built into the building. It's a terrible, we just got to get rid of it. It's awful. But the electrical company pinned their wires to it when they ran it into the meters. And we can't touch this ourselves. So we want to take off the thing that's stuck in the front of the building, but the wires have to be moved first. And that's what's going to happen. A pro electrician is coming. We're not allowed to touch it. He is called the electrical company. They're going to kill the power. He's going to move this wire. They're going to put the power back in. And this all happens starting at 8:15 tomorrow morning, which is my streaming time. So I'm sorry, I just simply can't do this. Not only am I not here, power's going to go down. So I won't be here for any stream tomorrow. I'll try if I can to take some pictures of what's going on so that we can let you know about it and see the next stream. So the next stream will be 48 hours from now. It'll be Saturday morning. I haven't any idea, as always. I'm firefighting and running this day by day by day. So I have no idea what we'll be doing, but I'll see you at that time. I hope this bit's been a bit interesting. It's not unusual for people to get a chance to be able to see sizing work like this. So maybe it's useful for some of you. I don't know. Thank you very much, and I'm going to be out of here now to get down to the shop and get ready for the day's activities. See you on Saturday. Thank you. And you can see how this goes. We switch off the MacBook camera first. We now have our hot mic situation. Look at this. Comments, comments, comments. My God. Thanks, guys. I really haven't, sometimes recently I haven't even had a chance to read all the comments that go by. Cameron's not here yet. He's coming any minute now. Okay, we're off. Thank you very much. Press the button that says stop streaming.